this is Carrie Biedner, your holistic women's health advocate, and I'm here today to share with you about how to make DIY deodorant. As we know, there are a lot of chemicals and different things in our environment and in some of our beauty products that are causing hormonal disturbances in our menstrual cycles and in our hormone production. And as we are guiding our daughters through the time of puberty and adolescence, as their female reproductive systems are just getting started, it's really important that we begin to help them to make more natural products that will allow us to not have the extra toxins that are coming into our system, especially those nasty xenoestrogens that actually come in and block the receptors that are needed in the areas where we are actually producing our natural estrogen and progesterone levels. So today I'm going to share with you how I make my at-home deodorant. I actually haven't purchased deodorant, goodness, in maybe 6 years, I think is how long I've been doing this. So I just want to kind of share with you my process. You'll just need a couple of things. It's not a whole lot. You'll need to have your coconut oil, just about 5 to 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. You'll then need to have about 1/4 cup of cornstarch. This is actually potato starch. You can also use arrowroot powder. That starchiness is going to help to allow there to be a solidic form there in the deodorant. Also, baking soda. So baking soda, of course, is going to help with the deodorizing. We use this for lots of things, don't we? It's a natural deodorizer. Do make sure that when you are purchasing your baking soda that it is aluminum free. That's really important as well. If you look on the ingredients of a lot of deodorants that are in the store, aluminum might be in them, and that is not a good metal to have in our underarms, especially when we're having it more often, like daily, right? All right, another thing I like to have is the Joy and Lavender. Lavender essential oil, really any scent that you love, but lavender is great for also deodorizing as well. And then I like the scent of Joy by Young Living, and so that is a good one also. All right, and then you'll need a container to put your deodorant in. I like this one. It actually has my leftovers from the last batch. And once we mix it all together, we're going to put it in here. And then each day you just take a little bit out from your hand. The coconut oil will melt in your fingers. Just put it in your underarm area and you're really good to go. Of course, there will be a learning curve as your body detoxifies itself, and then you'll get used to wearing this more natural deodorant after some time. I think this is a great beginning step for our young girls who are just starting to use deodorant, as it's very natural and they won't have to detoxify their systems later on after using store-bought deodorant. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is my 5 to 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. And a little tip, if you put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds so that it is just starting to melt, that's gonna be helpful. All right, so then I'm gonna add in my 1/4 cup of starch. Again, this is potato starch, but that is just what I had found. But cornstarch is fine, arrowroot powder is fine, or like I'm using the potato starch. All right, and then we're also going to mix in our 1/4 cup of baking soda. Again, remember that we want to have aluminum-free baking soda because aluminum is not a good metal for us to have in our underarms on a daily basis. It's not a good chemical. So we're going to just mix this up just like so. And when we have it in our container, like I like to use this one, afterwards it's going to solidify a little bit, but just enough that when you put your fingers in it to apply each day, it's going to melt just enough to be able to apply. So it works pretty well. And next we're going to add in our essential oils. So I like to use lavender. I'll put about 5 drops of that. And I also like the scent of joy, so I'm going to put 2 drops of this in. All right. So we're just going to mix that all in. You do want to make sure that it's mixed thoroughly, because if your coconut oil is too melty, and it won't allow the baking soda and the starch powder to stay mixed in, and it will separate. So you do want to watch for that. So mix it up really well, and then we're going to go ahead and fill it into the container. So it's pretty easy to do. And I just use this little plastic container. I don't love plastic. A nice little jelly jar or something could be better. They make those little jars for jellies. Being in glass would be best. So, all right. So there you have it, your DIY deodorant. So again, you're just gonna put your fingers in, apply a little bit under each under area each day, and you are going to be free of extra toxins going into your system on a daily basis in your deodorant. So I hope this was helpful for you. I do have this recipe as part of our Charting Health for Young Women course, which I would encourage you to check out, as it's a 6-module course for mothers to guide their daughters through puberty, adolescence, and womanhood. All right, thanks so much. I look forward to bringing you another great DIY project in the future for good holistic women's health. Have a great day.